Hello everybody, hope you are all doing great and welcome back to the channel. This is Umar with you. Such a pathetic day, right? So today I was trading Nifty and we booked one of the biggest losses in this month October series, right? We booked a loss of more than 65,000. If you are following us on social media, you might be aware. So this is how the markets are. This is the reality of the market, right? So people ask me every time why you are posting PNL, what is the use of posting PNL? Just to show you the reality. See, I'm not a person only showing you profits. I'm also a person who is also showing a losses also. So today's losses alone was around 64,000. We'll talk about that. But in terms of market, I was even in yesterday's video, I was pretty sure Nifty was going to touch 19,300. Looking at the US market yesterday, if you are aware of the US market, Dow Jones rallied more than 500 points, S&P, Nasdaq, everything was rallying, and even today it is rallying. And I expected 19,300. Looking at everything, okay, Nifty will touch at least 19,300. But to my surprise, what happened is exactly opposite. In fact, it gapped up. If you see the Nifty chart, let me go to the Nifty chart. This is the Nifty chart, and if you see that we gapped up. Today's high was around 19,223. I would have been happy if Nifty would have gone to 19,300, which was a good resistance. You can see that in the chart itself. It's a self-explanatory chart, and it started reversing. It kept on falling. And what do you think is going to happen tomorrow? Nothing is going to happen tomorrow. Probably we might go above 19,300 in the coming days. Looking at all US market, US futures, and even European markets, I'm sure, damn sure, we might be going on the higher side, right? So this is how the markets are. And in terms of Nifty, I am telling you again, or I am repeating it again, we will go on the higher side. So that's a firm belief I have in terms of the market. Now, you might be aware that 19,300 level is a very good resistance. There are lots of things happening around 19,300 levels. If you see here, it was a very good resistance. This circle around July series, we can see that there was a good resistance in 19,300, and again on September series we saw a good resistance, good support both in July series and on August series. We were seeing 19,300 as a very good support, and it was decisively broken this week or last week, and we are trying to reclaim that this thing, right? We are trying to reclaim that support which was broken by which was taken out by bears. Now it is going to be hard, right? I am not saying it is going to be very tough. It is going to be very hard, and the very crucial thing you have to note in this is, if you see this chart very clearly, today's low, right? Today's low of 19,056 is a gap, right? Is a gap between 25th October and 26th October. So 25th October low was around 19,074. Next day we gapped down and we opened at 19,027, and we have not yet filled this gap. Even though we came on the downside, if we are holding 19,000, that is going to be very good. We might see little market going on the higher side. If this gap is broken, which is around 19,050 levels or below 19,050, we might go on the downside, is my expectation. And as I told you, let's go to Nifty chart, and this is the Nifty chart. We were trading Nifty expiry today, and you can see that it gapped up. Then from there it came all the way to 19,200. 19,200. Then there was a good support. You can see that blue line, which was around 19,252, and we were writing huge call options at 19,250 levels. Now what happened is, once the market hit 19,000, this levels around 19,000 top, around 19,270, 80 levels, Then we squared off the call option and wrote 19,200, and that is the biggest mistake I did. Once I did that, all the market reversed decisively, and you know what will happen. This is a move which I am talking post 2 o'clock. This whatever I did is after 2 o'clock. Then you can understand what happened, right? Market was coming drifting on the downside. We made a and this expiry date trades have Vega effect and gamma effect, and we had to book a huge loss which is around 67k. Now the 67k, in order to make the 67,000 rupees, we had to work at least more than 1 week, 10 days, right? In 19 trading session, we had to dedicate half of the maybe 8 or 9 trading session for making this 67k, and it is just gone in 1 days. That is the reality of the market. It is it is very hard for me to digest. And even though, let's say, let me put it this way, I was waiting for some kind of reversal. This kind of reversals, this green candle was reversing, so I thought at least after 3:15 it will go on the higher side. Even in spite of all this happening, market reverse. And you know what, the biggest thing is that 19,250 put option was written huge numbers. Let me go to the open interest chart, and if you see here, this is 19,250 put option, huge number of 1.4. This is like 1.48. I think around 1.48 lakh contracts were returned on 19,250 put options. I am talking about put option. Market is closing below, Nifty is closing below 19,200. You imagine what would have happened to this. Even the system was not updating, so it was a very pathetic market. What to do, right? Market is market, and there is nothing we can do about these things. And this is the as I told you, this is the reality of the market. We'll see how things pan out. We'll see the other chart. Let me open my brokerage terminal also. I'll also show the this thing also, my PNL also. So make sure you stream this video fully. And Banknifty also, as I told you, let's go to a daily time frame, and you can understand what is happening. So this is where the big support is. Let me draw a line, so you can see here, this area will act as a super good resistance around 14,300 to around 14,000. Let's say around 43,500 level is a very strong resistance for Nifty. So we really don't know how it is going to open tomorrow. Maybe we are going to gap up, or maybe, and both cases, if you see Nifty and Bank Nifty, both cases, or for that Fin Nifty, both cases, this gap which was formed on 25th October and 26th October is still not yet filled. So we'll have to wait how things work out tomorrow. If this gap is taken out tomorrow, then there is a probability that we might go on the lower side, and we will see how things work out, right? So this is the this is how the markets are. I think I didn't change the screen. Let me change the screen. This is the Bank Nifty chart, and this is what I was talking about, right? So even US futures are all in the green. Yesterday it was Dow Jones, S&P, Nasdaq, everything was in the green. Europe market is trading in the green around 7:30. More than 1.5 hour. We will have to wait for US markets to open, and I am sure they are also going to open in green. And look at the way this thing is trading. Dow Jones, just half an hour back it was up by more than futures. I am talking Dow Jones future. It was up by 60 or 70 points. Now it is down by it is almost flat, right? So let's see how things work out. And last but not least, let me open my broker account also, so that you have a idea of how we traded or what is our PNL, right? So many people ask me why you are showing the PNL. See, this is not a show off. See, if it is a show off, I will just show only our this thing. What is that? Our profit screenshot. But I am also showing you the losses also, right? So you can understand how markets are. Markets are not as easy as we think. One second, 0. Okay, let me log into my trading account. Yeah, this is our trading account. Let me, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, this is our trading account. Let me go to the position. Yeah, I hope you can see the position. Let me change the screen. Yeah, I hope now you can see the position. So this is our position. We made a loss of around 67,400, of 67,422, right? So this is how the markets are. This is how the trades are. Still, even in spite of today's losses, also we are in a profit of. We made a profit of around 3.80% this month. We were up by around 8%, but yesterday's and today's loss alone made up around 4%. Still, we are at a profit of around 3.80%. That is a cross profit. Of course, I am also a broker, so this brokerage charges is all free for me. So it is going to bring, it is going to be back to me only. So if you calculate that, maybe 4.25% or let's say 4.30% would have been the profit. So we'll see how things pan out. I'll see you in yet another video. Till then, take care. Bye.